Um, I talked about how I had a brother. I don't know if we looked alike or nothing. Um, his name was Luke with a peep, Shemikowski. I don't know. I can't certain say it because I don't have too much memory of him. But you know, um, he passed. Someone told me that someone set him up for something and they killed him. And he in his afterlife he was a spider. As ridiculous as it sounds. And there's people that know about that in my relatives for sure. Um, I believe Martha Skrupa definitely knows for sure. And there's a lot of other people, Polish people especially. They know about that. It's creepy and disturbing. I actually was haunted by that. You know, I didn't know what to do about it. I mean, how could I talk about it? I asked them. I think I try to ask people about that. Not just the spy, but like, is there something like that? Actually, a week or two ago, I had told my mom, I was like, your own son, $20 million, that a lot? She just looked at me like that, and she was crying. She didn't even look at me like, what are you talking about? Because before I think she's like, what the hell are you talking about? Even if I told her, she wouldn't tell me. Because, like, last week, it was just dramatic, and like, I was making these videos. I was just so angry. I just had enough. I don't want to go out and hurt people. I'm not the type of person. People hurt me. But, I was trying to talk to her about that, and she just didn't say anything. She just cried. She was out of fear. And, the thing is, like, I want to rescue his soul or something like that, because what happens is someone kills him, he's resurrected, or he's made into another spider, I think. I don't know. And they say something like Vivawami Wukasha 3 times. I heard it once, and then there was a spider. I remember one time this guy, Nick McManus, we were doing a job, like this up in New Jersey. He's like, yo, look, that's your cousin. And I looked, and there's a spider, and it was just there for some reason. I don't know if I heard any voices like that or him, because it's a telepathic thing. But I saw that, and it was the one time in my room. I think I was of Andrzej's house and um hmm, and Bojena's house, and something happened. Oh, actually no, I was home, but I felt like I was somewhere else. I felt like I was on Andre Bojena's. I don't know. It was this thing that I was like, I was here, but I was somewhere else. You know. And it was like my dad came in. I was in the room. It was hot, and it was just so freaking hot. There was no AC. Yeah, there was no AC, and like I heard a voice. He's like, I'm in hell." Oh no, he didn't say I'm in hell, but I felt like I was under the bed, and like I had these legs, arms, like all these arms, but they were moving in front of me. It was freaky. I was disturbed. I was scared. I was terrified. I was like kind of shocked. I couldn't, and he's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "I don't know if I told him anything. I don't remember." I was just like, I was paranoid. I was like, "What the hell?" He's like, "I'm you. I'm in hell." You know, that's what he said. The spider. I don't know what's going on. It's 2003. I didn't put it together. I think he went to St. Mary's. I mean, he gave St. Mary's money. Like, I think, I don't know. I think years ago, maybe in the mid-90s. I don't know if he did or not. It's like the thing is like someone said, "Oh yeah, this guy gave $100,000 to St. Mary's or something." You know, it was me. He traveled from 2000 to 85. Or 86. And I told people about that. You know, they a lot of people don't talk about him. So they probably won't have a good word for me either. Yeah. But I want to rescue him because I think he's a good guy. I think he tried to do good in the world. I would have too. And a lot of people try to stop me too. But that's blaming a lot of my relatives that knew about that. And I don't know who knew about where he died. They just didn't care. They didn't care after he died. No one told me about him. None of my relatives told me about him. It's disgusting what they are. It really is. If they did that to me, I don't know what, like, there's a lot of things happening in this world that happen, and a lot of them are attributed to, a lot of things I think are attributed to them. I don't have the full details. I have videos, but yeah, they're just scum. They're absolutely worse people. Uh, and I just there's things that happen and all over like strangers. I got in confrontation, this and that. I wasn't happy enough, but you know what? I'm not happy here around them. I'm really not. They're just two-faced and they're evil and they're creepy and disgusting. So like I'm just making this video just because I gotta get off my chest. Because I think I might have seen him once in the Nemec's house in Elizabeth on Butler Street. It was about some video games and he looked a lot like me. I had the pimples on top for this shit. Uh, uh, my hair shaved like really short. And I don't know. And there was this thing that happened that after a while I didn't see him. I saw somebody else. I think and I don't know. I just no one told me about him. No one. I did hear a word of I think it was Julio. He says, or no, I don't know who it was, but he said his last name. And he said something like, I'm not gonna get into that. Uh, I'm not gonna get into that. I don't know any details about his death or anything like that. I do remember I went to St. Albert's Church one time. I don't know who was with me, but there was something that happened. It was dramatic. It was very dramatic. I think it was like 2000 or something. Maybe I don't know. I actually got kicked out of a church of St. Adalbert's. I think it was by Marshevsky. You know. I think he's the one that grabbed me by my shirt and stuff, and he like threw me out of church. Claire over there and Adam, they're saying, "Oh, imagine people throw up in church and how they feel the next day." And they looked at me, because that happened like 20 years prior, and I know it was about that. It was in their Christmas, on the Nemec's Christmas party. So I know these people hate me and I hate him, very much so, and I have no respect for them. I don't want to talk to them, but I want to save my brother there, Luke. So. It's just crazy night. I'm alone. More alone than I was in my car in Brooklyn, honestly. I have my cats though. Cats and bike has flat tire. Car doesn't have a battery, right? I was gonna buy an alternator. A battery, and I just didn't get that cash from the government and stuff, and this and that. But it's not the point. Just a lot of things happened tonight and the night before, and this house is haunted. I don't want to be here, but you know what? I feel freer than ever, but I said that I feel so much hurt and pain, and if I offended people with my my slurs and my anger, I apologize. I was in a bad state, and a lot of times I don't even look at people. I don't talk to people because like I don't know if it's a mind reading thing or just another thing, and it's just disgusting. And also I'm so angry. I've been through so a lot, but I don't think he would have hurt somebody or me neither. We stand for something good, and I really want to just help him. I want to get him out, and I don't know what to relieve from whatever state he's in, but I don't know. I need to talk to somebody. And what they did is, I think, some demonic stuff, or maybe not. I don't know, because I don't think it's natural with that. Of course, it's not natural, So very disturbing indeed.